So let's go forward. When I was let go from my most recent full time job, I was devastated. I know you've heard me talk about this before, but let me go a little deeper. You see, I saw myself becoming a vice president of marketing and communications at a university, preferably here in New Orleans. I had been heavily involved in the national higher ed marketing community. And then also, I was even on a planning committee for an annual higher ed marketing conference. I was nominated twice for Higher Ed Marketer of the Year. And then, on top of all of that, at the university where I was working, I led a brand refresh of the university plus the rebuild of the university's website, the whole thing. So I felt really good about my path forward. That's what made being let go a bitter pill to swallow. Right now, a lot of people are going through something similar. Thousands and thousands of people are suffering from job loss. And it's worsened by the circumstances behind that job loss. A lot of folks simply don't deserve what's happening to them. That's when the knife gets twisted in your gut a little bit harder. When you get that feeling that you've been treated unfairly or unjustly in being let go from a job, especially if you loved it. So, on that last day for me, when I got home, my wife gave me the best advice she could possibly give me: rest. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, especially if you're one of those people who got let go, that you just can't rest, let me put it to you differently. Rest and relax your mind because you're going to need that mental energy and that emotional energy to keep it moving. So when I let go, I started thinking to myself, I need to dig into who I am so that I can stay whole through this experience. I put myself through an exercise, and hopefully, it can provide a framework for anyone who is wanting to look forward themselves. There are three big things that I did. The first thing I did is I journaled. I wrote my feelings and my thoughts down. I let it all out, even if it meant writing through tears. Second, I asked myself three very important questions. What do you personally stand for? What do you personally want? What personal values guide your decision making and behavior, Eddie? And the operative word here is personal. I'm sure you picked that up, not professional, because it's important to separate who we are from what we do. Because when we still don't have that thing that we do, we still are who we are. The third thing that I did is I wrote all of these things down as answers in the form of a personal mission statement, a personal vision statement, and personal core values. Now, the result for me was to form a business, also to return to my passion of professional speaking, and to jump back into the radio business, which I had left 11 years prior. But no matter what it is you decide to do to move forward, just know that the struggle is still going to be very real. I mean, yeah, as a business owner, there are times that the contract is going to run out. I've experienced that. Also, I got to go out and I got to find where that next dollar is coming from. The money is going to slow down. I like to joke with people that as a business owner, I have to sing for my dinner. Regardless of what you do, whether it is owning a business or finding that next job, the point is this: no matter where your path takes you, things will get difficult. And someone else is going to do something that's unfair or unjust. But the more you understand about who you are and what you want out of life, the easier it is to keep things pushing and to work toward your goals. So honor your personal mission, see your personal vision, and live by your personal core values. You'll be all right. I can feel it. And that's the way forward. Thanks for joining me on this edition of The Way Forward today. Join me again Saturday, 3 p.m. here on 12:30 a.m. or streaming live at WBOK1230.com or the Play Ode app. I'm Eddie Francis. Until next week, keep moving forward.